Hello everyone! Welcome back to Bujo Center. Good afternoon. Let's get into today's video. For this spread, you will need a stencil, dual tip markers, and markers to color with. Today, we are going to learn how to organize our bullet journals by using the journaling key and index method. Draw along with me and find out how you can enhance mindfulness with these layouts. Start by labeling the top of your page. I'm going to keep this one simple and stencil the words journaling key at the top of one page and index on the other. I use a stencil for the font I like. If it makes it easier for you, just write in your own handwriting. When using a stencil, I always keep a paper towel by me to wipe any ink away from the stencil. I'm going to use the brush tip of this black dual tip marker to fill in the stencil. While we do this step of the process, let's talk about why you should organize your bullet journal. Creating an index makes finding entries much easier and faster. Don't waste time flipping through all the information you're going to be putting in your journal just to find June's brain dump. Keys help when you are rapid logging, making it easier to understand what you are quickly going to jot down when busy. Using symbols and creating a key save you from having a chaotic journal. You want your journal to assist you, not make life harder flipping through a bunch of random things you've written down. This is especially important when it comes to things like daily planners, to-do list, or calendars you might add to your Bujo. Let's speed this process up a bit. Alrighty! Now that we have all that written in, let's move to the next part of this spread. We are going to be using that same black dual tip marker that we were before for the next part. One side brush tip and the other side fine tip. We are going to be using the fine tip of the marker this time. Now we are going to start creating the bulk of these two things. I like my keys and index pretty simple. This whole spread will probably be the simplest thing you can do for your bullet journal. I'm going to start writing in the details under the titles of each page. Let's start by creating the key for your bullet journal. Think of the different symbols you will be using throughout your journal. I like using squares as it is most convenient with the dots of a bullet journal creating the squares for me. All I really need to do is outline with 4 dots creating the squares. Choose a symbol that works best for your journal. You can even get creative and use stars or something you really resonate with. The more personal your journal, the more often you will probably want to use it. But don't create too many symbols. You don't want to make things confusing. You can always change it up in the future if certain symbols aren't working for you. You can even color code your key. I like keeping it at 7 symbols. And if I really need to add one, there is room below for later. The first one being an open square to represent tasks. Then square with X, meaning task complete. Square with arrow task means moved. And a triangle to represent events. A star for important things. An exclamation point for ideas. And last on my key is a dot for notes. Make sure you label each symbol so you know what they mean, just in case you forget later on what you wanted stars to represent. Now that I have my symbols down, I can start labeling them with their meaning. The bulk of the journal key is now done, so we will move on to the index. We are going to start writing our pages in. I usually start with a welcome page for my first page. You're going to write in all the pages and what they are with a page number. You can number your pages as you go or all at once. I like numbering my pages as I go. Alrighty, if you've been following along with me, you should now have your journal key and index ready to be put into good use. Now let's get to the fun part. I'm going to decorate and doodle my pages to keep them interesting. Indexes can be boring and no fun to fill out. You don't want it to feel like a chore, so let's spice it up. You could come up with a theme for your pages, or just doodle it up. I like nature, so I'm just going to decorate my pages with a few leaves here and there. Once I'm done drawing and cleaning things up, I will start coloring things in. I'm going to use green, red, and yellow. For some of my journaling key, I want to use color so that the symbols are more noticeable throughout the journal. For example, yellow will be for idea, and the red will go with important, so that I never miss it. Have fun with your journal. Don't forget about self-expression. That is the best way to make your journal feeling like something you'll want to keep coming back to. There are so many fun things you can do with your bullet journal. Keep a lookout for more videos and more Bujo ideas. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Here we have the end result. Thanks for watching. Follow for more Bujo content.